Welcome back to Accounting Talk. My name is Sarah Bratcher. I am a CPA who focuses on bookkeeping for real estate investors. And today I want to talk about the most procrastinated item that real estate investors put off till the very last minute: taxes. And it's not because they don't have a good tax strategy, it's because they're behind on their bookkeeping. It's overwhelming, it's unorganized, it's all the things. So, let's talk about why we like to procrastinate bookkeeping, and let's go over some tips that will help us keep from procrastinating it even more. A lot of people have filed their April 15th tax extension. We're getting into the summer months, and they're still waiting for inspiration to strike to dive into their bookkeeping. And guess what? Most likely you're going to wait until August, September, even October to start on it, and then you're going to scramble then. And I want to help you out. I want to help you take a deep breath and just start taking one step at a time. I love saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And so we'll look at those little bitty small bites to see where we can go. We tend to think, oh, we'll get that done in January, we'll get that done in February, we'll do that later. And then we do one thing, we try to log into our bank and it needs two-factor authentication. You can't log in, you locked yourself out, you all the things, and you hit a wall and you're like, okay, no, I'm not. So the very first thing I want you to do is just start logging into your bank. And if you already have an accounting software like QuickBooks, log into that too. That's all you need to do. Take 2 seconds and just start logging in every day. I guarantee you're going to start creeping in and making, that a 5-minute deal. Like, okay, we're going to look at this for 5 minutes and start doing some things. It's early summer right now. If you just start doing that task once a day, it'll take 30 seconds and you'll start doing those small little things that'll help you get there faster. That's the biggest thing I want you to do, is to change the mindset from, oh, I can do this later, to this is a task that has to be done today. And I want you to make that task small. If you have something else that's hindering your progress, maybe you already log into your bank account, maybe just take that one more step. Just find something that's going to take 30 seconds. Just take one more step into it. See if you can ease into that. Filing isn't the finish line, because gathering is the hardest part. So start there and get there. If you don't know, if you're completely baffled at what your CPA needs, they sent you a list, you're overwhelmed, call someone in their office and see if you can talk through with what the best thing is. Sometimes they need all this stuff, but one or two things could get them farther than where they are now. So you don't always have to do one dump at a time with them. You can send in small things at a time, but call your CPA's office, your tax preparer's office, and see what could move the needle. It doesn't have to be one huge sprint to the finish every year. It can be a marathon. We can call them and say, hey, what can I give you this week? Give me one item that I can give you this week. I promise you they will love you for that, and they will give you that one item, and they will help you slowly get that stuff in, because it helps them out in their workflows and they won't be as crammed when the tax extension deadline starts to come through. Done beats perfect every time. I think a lot of us have the mindset of, we'll do our bookkeeping in January so we can sit down with all of the information there and go through it all, and it'll all be complete and it'll be perfect because it'll be complete. And that never happens. So doing small little chunks and getting those done even if you're missing a closing statement here or you're missing an entry here because you don't know how to do that journal entry, make a note of it. I like to keep what I call an SERO schedule. It's a statement of real estate owned, and put a tab on there for tax questions. And just start that SERO schedule and just put all your addresses on there for your properties, and just start making notes about everything and share that with your tax preparer. That will help immensely too. The accounting software gets overwhelming. You can't always put all the information your tax preparer needs in there. So an extra spreadsheet will help you. You might thinking, well, that's another thing I have to do. But again, if you start doing this one item at a time, don't sit down and think that in 8 hours you're going to have it done. You're going to be exhausted and you're going to be mad and you're going to miss things because you're just going to like forget about it all and rush through it and scramble through it. So your CPA, and to wrap all that up, your CPA, your tax preparer, does their best work when you're not in an emergency and you're not in a rush. So start getting them information. Just get them one thing at a time and you'll get there. If you wait until October, you could possibly miss out more things that you forget about in the rush and the scramble. If you start doing those small little items, you'll start remembering more over time, and it'll be fresh on your mind if you just get in there once a day. We all love to do our due diligence when buying a deal. And this is our due diligence after buying the deal. We got to follow through with this, or the details are going to fall through and these deals aren't going to work. Things are going to slip through the cracks. Your mental math on this property. Oh, well, I paid the repairman $3,000 here and $2,000 there, but then you forget about the $5,000 materials that was paid separately on a different credit card that you forgot about. And when you start streamlining that and having that all in one the information all in one place, and you don't rely on your mental math, you can make better decisions, and you get a better return on your money from your tax return, and your CPA or your tax preparer has better information to file your return for and can get you a better tax liability that you're looking at. So block off 5 minutes a day, 30 seconds a day. Just start there. Start small somewhere and start looking at it. You don't have to do it all today. You don't have to do it all in one day in October. Just 30 seconds a day, I beg you. I bet if you started today looking at your accounting software and looking in your bank statement, you will start to notice you get a little more motivated to finish it every time you log in. Try it. Let me know how it goes for you. Don't forget so that was one thing. And then also don't forget to contact your tax preparer and your CPA. Just ask them for one thing that'll move the needle today. Say, hey, what's one item? I don't have time to fully finish this. What's one item I can get to you quickly? So you can start the process, and that will be a catalyst to help you, inspire you to get things faster. Motivation to do this work isn't going to come out of nowhere. You're going to have to do it with consistency and keeping it front of mind. So I challenge you to do those two things in the next 30 minutes. Within the next 30 minutes, it'll take you 30 seconds to log in, maybe another minute or two if you forgot your password or you have to redo everything. And then it'll take you a minute just to send a message to your tax preparer to just say, hey, I don't want to wait till the last minute. What's one item that'll help move the needle today? I'm going to start getting this to you instead of dumping it all at once. And they will be appreciative of that. Send the email, log in. It'll take you less than 5 minutes. Do it right now. Let me know how it goes for you. And I wish you many success in your business. And remember that bookkeeping is your number one tax strategy. So you got to make it a priority and put a system in place. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks in this area. Thanks.